Hello, my divine feminines. I hope you're all doing well. So, this is going to be a free reading session. Everyone can pose their questions. Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a great day or starting a great day. I hope the week is serving all of you well. List would be up in a moment. Hi, yes. So this is gonna be the list, and we're gonna start with Zazu. Zazu, let me know if you're here. Look, Bon, yes, I have you added. Zazu, let me know if you're here, Zazu. If Zazu is not here, then we'll go for. Uh, okay. Hi. Did you send me the questions? Because 7:27 p.m. I don't see the questions. Okay. So let me know. Hmm. No problem. Okay, so how he is feeling, he is kind of like, just a little bit stagnant. Okay, and in communication, he is very stagnant. It's like, I don't know what to say, how to say, or what would be the best way for me to say, or what would be the best way for me to communicate, or how can I communicate in the best way towards her. Okay, so that is the kind of energy I see from him. Like he want to talk. Okay, he want to express, he want to have a conversation. Okay, and he's saying like, I do want to be more expressive towards her, I want to be more communicative towards her, but I don't know what to say. Like, after whatever happened, okay, it is very hard for me to actually like start expressing myself again towards her. Is there any specific reason? The only reason I'm getting here is that, he just want to be lonely. Okay, he's saying like, I just want to stay secluded, like I don't want to socialize. You can say like he's a little bit distressed or sad, and he's saying like, I just don't know what can I do right now to go ahead and just show up to her. I feel very stagnant in myself. Okay, and I don't know how I can like, break through, or break like, open. Okay, open myself towards new possibilities towards her, because even though I want to, but I don't have enough strength. So I would say like he's very weighed down, especially his throat chakra seems very blocked. It's like, he don't know how he can express his emotions properly. It feels like, he has a huge fear that, what if I say something, what if I do say something, and even after saying something, it will go terribly wrong, then what will happen. Okay, so that dissatisfaction is very heavy here. But yeah, I see here he is thinking about you, and he is hoping that he will be able to connect with you. Kelly, you can go after Zazu. Okay. It is not his completely, but it is family owned. Okay. It could be his father's, or it could be anybody who is related to him in terms of family. It belongs to that. Okay. It belongs to them, and it he has a part in it. Okay. Um, I feel like he's a part of that store, okay, and he has like good. I would not say he is the owner, but he has a like when you work with the family, you have like you have that hold on that store. So he had a hold, or he has already has a hold on that store, okay. But is he the owner, or does he have like 100% access to everything? No. What I'm getting here that he's not 100% of the store, but he's definitely 90%. So a lot depends on him, and he has a lot of power in this store itself. So it's not completely shitty that he's just like damaging person, and he's just lying and cheating to you. He has a lot of power, but he is not there yet. Okay, so it doesn't really completely you know like it's not completely belonging to him. That is there. Why is he lying or cheating? I feel like he has a hope that with time it will belong to him, okay, or it will like turn out to be for him, or he will have more access to whatever he has. But he definitely wanted to put an impression, okay, put an impression that he is good. Okay, he's good, he's stable, he's growing, okay, or he's somebody like who is good here, okay, like he has more power here, okay. So he just wanted to establish that energy around you. Show off, I would say, like a little bit was there, okay. But I would say like it's not that, okay. It's not that it's too much, or it's not that it's completely um it's completely a lie. No, I would not say that. I see here that he understood, okay, the that you do not want to connect, or you want to put a certain type of distance, or you want to put like a good distance here. Like you do not want to be expressive, or you do not want to be opening up, or you do not want to be communicating to him at all. Okay, and I see here that he got distressed. Okay, he kind of like asking that question in his mind that why that is. Okay, why she's not expressive too much, or why she's not communicating too much, or why she's not showing up too much. Okay, what's her thing? Okay, why she would not do that? Okay, so a lot of thinking there. Okay, and there is also this thinking that you most probably have created a new life for yourself. Okay, you most probably have created a life where like everything is great. Okay, everything is positive. Okay, and everything is just working out in your favor, but somehow, like, he just is just not sure. Okay, he's just not sure that, what, where did he went wrong, because obviously he does not have tarot and he don't know everything. So what he is thinking right now, that not right now, okay, but in the past, if he has said something wrong. Okay, if he has said something terrible, or if he has said something complicated to make you feel retrieving from him. Okay, and he's saying, like, I just want to detach as much as I can from the thought that I have done something wrong, but overall he just want to understand, like, what is the exact reason. Okay, so that is there. Yeah, I feel like he's just in a non-accepting mode. I'm pretty sure we did three questions, and you have four. No problem. Okay. In general, love, I see here that right now a lot of stalking could be going on. Okay. Like, let's say that you could be having a lot of stalking energies. Okay. You could be having a lot of stalking energies. A lot of stalking energies from this guy. Okay, S. Okay, and he's being very very sneaky about it. Okay, he's kind of like, doing his best not to get caught. Okay, or he's kind of doing his best so that nobody will know. Okay, or he's doing his best so that, like, he will not be nobody will be triggered, okay, about this, or nobody will know that he's stalking you. Okay, it's like, he's even hiding from himself, or he's even hiding that, it's kind of, okay, it's kind of thing, like, I just do not want even myself to know that I'm doing this. Okay, there's a lot of energies of that. There is also this energy of wanting to not wanting to have a missed opportunity, because he have had a missed opportunity. Okay, that he was not being able to connect with you, or he was not being able to be in his best energy to, like, approach you. Okay, he has missed an opportunity to be there. Okay, to connect, to love, or to to make this relationship more stable. He's saying, like, I just want my best so that I can go ahead and do that. I can go ahead and give her that love. I can go ahead and share my love with her. I can go ahead and express myself towards her. I want to do my best, but before bringing that stability in, I want my relationships to also turn out to be I also want the relationship to be turn out to be more stable, and I want to approach her in a better way. So right now his energy is more stalking, but he is in your energy and he's very curious to know that if you still have an inclination towards him, okay, or if you still have a connection towards him, or if you're still thinking about him, what's your energy towards him, he really want to know. There is B's energy also in your general love. There is a possibility that in 7 days he could be starting to initiating communication towards you. Right now, his life seems like uprooting. Okay, he's uprooting himself from where he was. Okay, and he is focusing himself, moving towards where he can be. Okay, where he can be able to find the stability, where things can turn out to be stable and good for him. He's just hoping to be in that energy, and he's hoping that you both will be able to push through any form of dissatisfaction and come closer. So a lot of good vibes, okay, a lot of good energies, a lot of good emotions are here from him. Hope, okay, like hope he's having towards you, and he's hoping that you both will be able to engage together in more like a loving way to spend some time together. So he's hoping that when he does like communicate with you in 7 days, he will be able to receive the good emotions. Okay, he will be able to achieve something stable. Both of the men here are looking forward to have something stable with you, looking forward to engage with you in a stable way, and hoping that the connection will grow. I have no idea both of them will always have the similar type of thoughts and projection towards you, but it is what it is. But yeah, those are the emotions from both of them, and they both are here. Do I see any new option? I am not getting it right now. Thank you so much for being here, Zazu. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Kelly, please go ahead and post your question. For May, okay, general love reading for May right now. I see here that you could be having some communication from the person you may have dealt with, okay, or the person you may have connected. I think like you have mentioned a Scorpio here, okay, so you may be able to have a possibility, or you may be able to have an energy where you may be able to have some communication or have some talks with him, but still I feel like it will grow. Okay, it will grow silently. Okay, it will grow silently, or it will grow A little bit, okay, like a little bit every time you both are communicating. But I see here that it's not like taking a huge jump, or it's not like it's giving you like really great results. It's really slowly moving forward. Okay, so I feel here that you may be able to have some conversations which give both of you some clarity, and then you will be able to like move forward and open your heart more towards each other. There is this energy. Another energy I see here, that right now there could be also some emotions, okay, you could be feeling, or there could be some emotions you could be experiencing in yourself, which could be about the past person, okay. If there is a significant past, okay, like you could be thinking about them, why they are in your energy. I feel like you could be feeling them in your energy because they are thinking about you. They could be thinking about initiating. By the third week, okay, of May, there could be some communication from them, and there could be a new Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, also could be coming towards you, okay, and talking to you, or like having a conversation with you, okay. Um, but yeah, I see here that there are some good energies, okay, that you maybe also will be able to have a new person in your life. There could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, I see that this can be a good person. I see that they will be emotionally very open. Okay, and I feel like they could be on the same page. Okay, same page as you are. They could be on the same page as you are right now. Okay, they are like they are in the same energy. Okay, they are in the same energy, they are in the same vibe. They are like they are also open for dating. They are also open for like some conversation, some talk, some engaging, whatever you want to say. Okay, so that energy is there. I see here that they could be chatty, okay, and they want to know like what's going on in your mind about relationships, or what is your perspective about relationships. I see like these are the two most important perspectives you may like, okay, that they are very emotionally open. Okay, they like, let's say that they have a past and they are not hiding it at all. They are letting you know that how they feel. Okay, they are letting you know that how they are like how they are taking things, or what is their approach towards things, or whatever. I see here that they are letting you know everything, and also they will be very open to communication, so you will like that. One thing I would say, like maybe there, like it could be initially very like steamy. Okay, the relationship could be steamy, but one problem you might also get is that you both have some schedule difference. Okay, like let's say that you guys connect. Okay, you guys have some fun, or you guys have some talk, you guys have some conversations, but then again, like somehow things are like not like as much as you guys want to meet, or as much as you guys want to spend some time together, you both are not being able to do it. Because I feel here that there are possibilities that you both have very different approach towards like career. So he could be having a huge career, you could be also having some time to focus on that career. But I see here that it's going to be steamy and stable, but you both need to work some like extra, okay, a little bit extra to go ahead and okay, just to make it work. Okay, thoughts I see here that right now. Thoughts are good. Okay, thoughts are positive. He is seeing yourself as a very grounded person. Okay, as a very grounded person, as a very good person, as a very emotionally stable person. Okay, and I see here that you may be doing your best. Okay, in your life to live your life in the best way possible. Okay, so that is a very good, okay, expression. That is a very good vibe, okay, you are having from them. They're saying, like, I'm starting to be more emotionally open towards this relationship, or I'm starting to be more emotionally expressive to this relationship, and I'm feeling more comfortable when I'm doing so. Okay, right now he's saying, like, in his actions you may see that he is putting some efforts. He will do his personal best. Okay, while I say this reading, or while I do this reading, I would definitely say that it's more about doing their own best, okay, or doing their own thing, okay, or doing their own energy, okay, like having their own energy to themselves. Okay, so I feel like, that is something like you may see here. Okay, that they are kind of trying to do their best, okay, to like invest in this relationship and open up more. But I feel like, they still need time to match your energy. Okay, it will still take some time to be in the on your level. Okay, but other than that, I still hear that, you may be able to have some good energies with them, and you may be able to, like, just work things out with them. They will do their best in terms of communication, showing up, meeting you, and spending some time with you. But you both need more understanding. Okay, a very good understanding. You both definitely need more understanding before you guys are connecting together. Right now, I see here that, you may be having something coming towards you from 4th to 6th of May. Okay, and like you could be having, like, I don't know what is the situation, but I think like there should be interviews, right? And most probably you'll have the interviews. Okay, you'll go ahead and do your thing. You'll go ahead and like, just like, take the type of actions which is needed. Okay, and then go ahead and will be able to get that position. I don't see that stagnancy will stay here for long, or stagnancy will stay here for a huge time. No, absolutely not. I see here that, you will be able to figure things out. You will be able to, like, do right, or you will be able to, like, just show up for yourself as much as you want, or as much as you like, and you will be able to get something good for yourself. Okay, so that's a good energy I see here, that, you could be able to have for yourself. But position could be coming towards you in 4th to 6th of May. How like the pay would be, like how corporate things are. Okay, you may need to do your best. Okay, you need to do your best, or you need to, like, put your best efforts. Okay, like do your best, and you will be able to, like, make yourself some good money, and there will be some energies of growth also. Okay, there will be some more energies of you becoming better also, or you will be able to like, just get better. That is something I think you should be negotiating, or you need to negotiate or push, because sometimes there may be energy. Okay, like sometimes it takes some time. Okay, sometimes it takes some time for things to turn out to be better, or things to turn out to be more stable and stuff. Okay, but yes, there are some energies here that, which is suggesting that you will be able to. Okay, you'll be able to get some good amount of money. I don't see any negativity here at all. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, let's see for Kbon. Please go ahead and post your question. I see here that he is okay. The only problem I see here that he has in himself, okay, that he has this energy, okay, he has this energy of not being able to manage his finances, okay, and somehow he get really somehow he get really I don't know how to say that. I would not say that he get triggered or something, okay, but I would say he gets carried away, okay. So I would say like he's serious, he's loyal, but he is or not loyal, he might not be able to keep up his loyalty in terms of money. Like let's say his friends are telling him you should invest here, he will go ahead and invest in that situation without even asking you, okay. So that is the type of energy he has with himself. And yeah, just that. But other than that, I feel like it's good, okay. The energy is not bad, okay. He's loyal, he's serious, he's good, he's emotionally stable, and he's also somebody who can be a long-term partner, okay. So yeah, I feel like because I feel like as you have asked for loyalty and stuff, okay, and that goes okay, um that goes in different ways, okay, in so many different ways, okay. And it feels like he might not be able to keep his loyalty, okay, keep his loyalty here. So that could be something you may feel. But other than that, he's good in terms of love, or in terms of him staying with you, in terms of him staying in this relationship, he's great. Yes, I see here that it's gonna be better. Okay, it's gonna be definitely better for you, and it feels like it will be also giving you the clarity that where you need to invest, because I feel like there have been investments from your side which may have not been able to turn out to be good. Okay, and which may have not given you the best energy. Okay, and it feels like you may have just reevaluated yourself, or I don't know, like you may have just questioned yourself a lot, okay, before taking these kind of actions. So now you will be able to get clarity that how you can do the same thing but in a different way. Okay, same thing but in a in a better way. Okay, I don't know how to say that. It's like you are revisiting some of the things, some of the projects you tried to work out, and now you are visiting those things to make things better, or make things just have a different and better approach. I would say right now, in the second half of the year, you may need to change the way you are dealing your things. Okay, like you are being very feminine, okay, and you are being soft feminine, okay, like sweet feminine, sweet cute type of feminine, okay, like very good type of feminine. Okay, and I feel like that is something you need to counter. Okay, and you need to be more like active feminine. Okay, like think about a pond. Okay, it is not going to work out. Okay, and you need to start thinking about yourself with a fierce mountain river. Okay, if you have the approach, both are feminine. Okay, but if you have the approach of that fierce mountain river, it's great. You can do this. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the meeting helped. All the best. Have a great one. I do see here that he may be starting to have some talk with you. Okay, right now your guards up high very much. Okay, or you are very stagnant. Okay, or your energy is I'm guarding my heart with everything. Okay, everything I can. I'm guarding my heart with every energy I can. Okay, so I feel there is this. Okay, there is this energy of him wanting to talk to you, him wanting to communicate with you, him wanting to engage with you, him wanting to initiate some good conversations with you, so that you guys will be able to have some stability and like connect back together. Okay, so I feel like there is this energy of him initiating some talk conversations or anything he can do to bring that stability back, because you both does not have that stability right now, right? Like you both are going through that energy that I don't know if this is going to be able to find some stability, or like how things will be, or if things are going to be stable or not. So you're going through that, and he will try to bring that stability back. I see that he will stop being selfish. Okay, whatever is happening right now or whatever is going on right now, it's happening because of him being selfish at some point. Okay, and I feel like that could be changing. Okay, like he could be starting to let go of his of his energy, or he could be starting to let go of his emotion, of his stagnancy, and he will start indulging more towards you and towards this relationship, so that you guys could open towards more new possibilities and grow together and come closer. There is also this energy of him having a lot of attachment. If you both have sexual attachment, okay, if you both have like any form of sexual attachment, he may try to do that, or he may be trying to approach you more sexually. He may be trying to approach you in more a loving way, so that you will open your heart up and just go ahead and engage more towards you. So that is there, but overall I feel like there is this energy, okay, where you may be able to feel good. Okay, or you may be starting to see some persuasion, okay, from his side, that yeah, I'm also trying to pursue you, I'm also trying my best to come towards you, I'm also trying to just engage more from my side. And if there have been less efforts from his side in the past, you may be seeing more efforts coming towards you in the near future. Oh, I think I haven't added it yet. Let's see. That's for Tasha. Yes, that's right. That's great. That's for Tasha. Thank you so much, Tasha, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, Dasha, you can go ahead and post your question, Dasha. Okay, his feelings are good. I do see that he has this feeling of keep moving forward with you. Okay, he do feel a soul bond. Okay, between both of you, or he feel like you both are really great at engaging. Okay, or there is this energy of really good having really good conversations, having really sweet conversations, having really good talks, having really sweet talks. Okay, I see here that you have that energy that he is feeling comfortable. Okay, one thing I feel like he could be having. Okay, or one thing could be there which is a little concerned. Okay, is that how things will work out in long term. Okay, will you guys will be able to find that satisfaction? Will you guys will be able to stay closer, or will you guys will be stay together or not? But how things will work out and how things will be in long term, that could be a questioning, or that could be a mental questioning he is having with himself right now. But overall he is fine, he's happy that you both are engaging together, you both are talking with each other, you both are just having better conversations together. He liked that. He's saying I hope that if something have happened, or if at some point his communication was not at its best, then he could have then you have just forget about it. Okay, or you have just you are not thinking about it, you have let go of that hurt and dissatisfaction, whatever have happened between both of you in the past. Hopefully it is gone. Okay, or hopefully it is released, hopefully you are not thinking about it anymore. So that energy is there. And he is also saying I would love to bring more commitment here, or I would love to give her some promises which I can fulfill. Okay, or I would love to bring some satisfaction which I can fulfill towards her, and I hope that I'll be able to grow also. So there is this good vibes and good energy, like he's keep moving forward, he feels satisfied with you, he do feel the soul bond here. And he's also kind of feeling that emotionally he's comfortable while he is connecting with you. There is just a little bit slight hope, or slight thinking that how things will turn out to be in long term, or will things be perfect in long term, or how things will. So that could be a questioning in his mind. But overall I see here that he has has this energy that he is doing his best, he is turning out to be his best, and he is doing his best to keep growing here with you. So I would say his emotions are good and very connected, and emotionally very satisfactory. Okay, while you guys are connecting together. Yeah, yes, there is romantic feelings. Okay, there is love, definitely. But I would say there is a little bit thinking that what will happen in long term. But other than that, I do see that there are positive feelings and also romance. Yes, okay. I see here that the energy set during this surrounding your relationship. I feel like he maybe not been able to give you that much of attention. Okay, because surely you both have some attention, or you both give each other some good attention on daily basis. Okay, so that could be like something you might not get, or the amount of attention you generally give to each other, you might not be able to do that. Okay, while he is on this trip, so there could be a little bit loneliness you may feel, but I see that your impression or your energy will still be there on him strongly. Okay, or will stay on him strongly, or will weigh on him strongly. He will not go ahead and let you go, or he will not go ahead and detach from you. He will be fine. Okay, he will be fine. He will show up. He may communicate with you on regular basis. Okay, definitely maybe not being able to communicating all the time, but there will be some communication here and there. He will have that. Okay, but I do not see that there is a lot of like shitty energies or a lot of negative energies. There are energies, and there are some communication, some talks, some engaging, some conversations. All of that is there. There is some clarity you may need. Okay, every now and then, or there is some clarity you may need to have from him now and then. Okay, but I see here that he will give you the clarity. It's like if he's not been able to show up and communicate with you, then he will communicate with you later, and he will talk his best towards you. So what I see here, that he might not be in the best giving energy, or not be best in giver energy. Okay, that could be a challenge you may face here. But your okay, I'm not getting too much of that, but I feel like less interaction with you. Okay, if you are asking that will he be cheating while he is on this trip, I'm not getting that information in the spread, or I don't see that he will be doing that, or I do not see the possibilities are around him. I feel like one thing could happen, that he might not be able to communicate with you as much as you are expecting, or as much as you normally expect from him. That could be a limitation. That's the only thing, but other than that, I don't see there will be many challenges. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped out best. Have a great one. That's great. Okay, Katie, how many questions you have? Sorry, I forgot. I don't remember anything from the morning. Anyways, I'll add you. Okay, you can let me know. I also can't access the live. I think it's one, right? Yes, I think it is five, but don't mind me. I have a habit of writing four for everybody. Okay, just let me know if I write four that it's five, and you'll have five. Let's see for Sophia. I'll try again in some time. Okay, because the that live is getting uploaded. Um, so it may take some time to access it. Okay, he is feeling like he was not prepared. Definitely, he was not prepared. Okay, and he is definitely not prepared to go ahead and show up, to go ahead and connect, or go ahead and communicate. He was not in that mindset. Okay, and that is something. Okay, that is something he was not really sure about. Okay, not really sure about, or like how he can interact. He was not really sure about, and he was in that energy that he wanted to have a conversation. Okay, or you know he wanted to have a better conversation, or he wanted to interact with you better, or he wanted to have some better expression towards you, or he wanted to just have some better conversation with you, but he was not being able to. So right now I see here that he is thinking that maybe it could have, like, life could have given this opportunity to him in a different way. If you both have met in a different way, or if you both have met in a better way, or if you both have met in a in different circumstances, then his approach would be much more deeper and much more better and much more just much more aligned with you. Okay, and he is just hoping for that. He is hoping that that hopefully his impression on you is not too, how to say that, not too less. Okay, he's hoping that even though it could be a small interaction, even though it's like a brief interaction, I still hope that the whole energy may have turned out to be better for both of us, and I hope things will just get stabilized. Okay, so that energy is there, but there are some hopes that he will be able to have this opportunity again in the future. Okay, like he's hoping that is this is not the last time you both are meeting like this, or this is not the last time you both are connecting like this. You both will have the opportunity to be together again, so that you guys could engage, you guys can have better conversations, and you guys will be able to have some romance too. I feel like he had an intention of having some form of romance. Okay, and somehow he was not being able to do that. He was not being able to just have that with you. He's hoping that next time when we meet, I hope that I'll be able to approach her quietly. Okay, just with myself. Okay, just with my energy, and I hope that I'll have that opportunity to be just having better access to her heart. Today it's it was a little hard. Okay, it was a little hard, and it was a little hard for him to be in that best energy. He's saying fuck. Okay, fuck. Okay, I don't know how or why it did not turn out to be good for both of us. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Oh God. Okay. Your next love could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Okay, it may take 7 to 9 days for you to communicate with them, or first meet them, or first engage with them. But this is a new person. Okay, um, I see here that this is going to be a stable person, emotionally very stable person, okay, emotionally very aligned person, somebody who can give you love, somebody who can give you the stability, somebody who can express their energies in the best way towards you. I see here that you have that you have that engaging energy from them. Looks, I would say, like they could be from a mixed race, okay, more whitish, okay, they could be more like had a like not completely black, not completely white. They have a mixed race energy, and they could be also have a dog. Okay, a very significant dog. It could be not huge, but it has, okay, a certain type of energy that it's a significant thing about him, that he has a great dog, or like his dog is something which is very significant about him. Anyways, but I do see here that there is this engaging energy from him, where he will be giving you a lot of compliments. He would be like having some good vibes towards you, or he could be having some stable energies from his side towards you. Spicy energy, I see here that you can have some daddy kings with it, with him, if you want to explore that he's your daddy, and like he is the one who's taking care of, because he has that inclination, or he has that possibility within himself that he can go ahead and take care of you. But the sex is intense, okay. You will feel like you can say anything with him. Okay, you can say anything, you can say anything, you can say any communication, okay, and any conversation, okay, anything like that. Okay, so I feel like it may take some time for things to grow, okay, but you will feel very at home, at peace, at love, at good energies, okay, at good energies as much as possible when you are gonna be engaging with him, okay. I will be emotionally also very stable for you. So 8 to 9 days, I see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. I see somebody older than you, not much older, whatever is your age, you can say, give and take 3 years. And yeah, it's a good energy, okay, stable energy, very emotionally aligned kind of energy. That is for Sane. Thank you so much, Sane, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Thank you so much for Lala. That's very kind of you. I have no idea like what that means, but thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, it's very kind of you. Ah, yes. Thank you so much, Saint. I'm all in all a very quiet person and not much of somebody who can share a lot of things, but yeah. I would say like this is happening because there is a lot of hatred, okay, in their heart, and everybody behave in whatever energy they are, okay, like in whatever way they are, or in whatever emotions they are into, okay, and it feels like there is this energy of um, them having that hatred in their heart, even though you are minding their own your own business. There is this energy of them, they not being able to mind their own, okay. They are always in your energy, they are always wanting to know what's going on with you, they are always wanting to know what's happening in your life, and they are always wanting to know what you are doing or what you are up to, Okay, and that energy is something like, that energy is something they cannot detach from. Okay, and it's like, they always think that if you are doing your work well, okay, if you are minding your business, then how they can, like, just drag you down. If you get better, then how they can be the one who is better, or if you are being better, then how they can win here. So there is some form of emotional, or there is some form of, like, emotional conflict is here too much, or very hard conflict is there in their mind or in their heart, you can say. And they have this energy where they just don't know, but they just don't know how they can come out of that, like, fighting energy, and just, behave in a way which is more normal-ish. I feel like they carry a lot of negativity. Okay, and as they carry a lot of negativity, like, they cannot be emotionally satisfied with normal things. Okay, like, they always need to bring that negativity, and they also, like, hope that they will be able to, like, win against you in some way if they carry that negativity. Okay. Do I see that they will be able to find out? I feel like it needs a little bit pointing. Okay, it needs a little bit pointing out. Will they be able to find it out without pointing it out? I don't see that. Okay, I feel like it may need somebody to report it, or it may need somebody to point it that they are being shitty. Okay, or they are being negative, or their approach, okay, towards everything is negative, or their approach towards everything is just shitty. Okay, so that need to be pointed out here. Once it's getting pointed out, it would be easy for the bosses to understand, but without pointing out, it's hard to find out, because sometimes people do it very sneakily. Okay, and people do it in a way that nobody can get to know about this. Okay, and like, some people are really smart at doing this kind of shit, so that is also there. But overall, yes, I see here that it can be pointed out. If it is pointed out, it would be seen immediately, but if it is not pointed out, it may take longer period of time. If it is getting pointed out, then maybe within, like, next 10 days they will be able to get to know this. If it is not getting pointed out, then it may take till the end of May for them to understand. Thank you so much, Katie. It's fine. It's fine. It's all great. Did you miss any part of the reading, JD? Let me know. I can repeat. I remember the reading. I'm not sure why it's happening. Yes, dirty 30. JD, let me know. Can you hear me? I don't know what's the issue. Let me check. Okay, the reading was that the bosses will not know about this. Okay, they will only be able to know. Okay, if somebody is pointing it out or somebody is reporting this, if it is getting reported, then in next 10 days they will get to know about this. But if it is not getting reported, then by the end of May they will notice it. But it's still very slow if it is not getting reported by somebody. It's okay. Did you hear it this time? And of the reading, JD, let me know. I can repeat. I remember. Pointing. Okay, it means a little bit pointing out. Will they be able to find it out without pointing it out? I don't see that. Okay, I feel like it may need somebody to report it, or it may need somebody to point it that they are pointing it out. Okay. Do I see that they will be able to find out? I feel like it needs a little bit pointing. Okay, it needs a little bit pointing out. Will they be able to find it out without pointing it out? I don't see that. Okay, I feel like it may need somebody to report it, or it may need somebody to point it that they are being shitty. Okay, or they are being negative, or their approach, okay, towards everything is negative, or their approach towards everything is just shitty. Okay, so that need to be pointed out here. Once it's getting pointed out, it would be easy for the bosses to understand, but without pointing out, it's hard to find out, because sometimes people do it very sneakily. Okay, and people do it in a way that nobody can get to know about this. Okay, and like some people are really smart at doing this kind of shit, so that is also there. But overall, yes, I see here that it can be pointed out. If it is pointed out, it would be seen immediately. But if it is not pointed out, it may take longer period of time. If it is getting pointed out, then it maybe within like next 10 days they will be able to get to know this. If it is not getting pointed out, then it may take till the end of May for them to understand. That was the initial reading because, okay, yeah, it's good from my side. I hope you got the original reading also, because it's important to get the original, whatever came out. Okay, let's see. Are they working together? Sometimes, okay, not the best friends, okay. It feels like they could be having some understanding, okay. But I feel like it is also not something huge. Sometimes they exchange the information, or sometimes they talk, or sometimes they communicate, sometimes they have that understanding that they share a few things, okay. And I feel like it feels like sometimes they share some things, okay, but not all the time, okay. Not all the time, not all the conversations, not huge conversations about it, no, absolutely not. But I do feel here that there is this energy, okay. There is definitely this energy of stability, okay. Like they both want to have, okay, like they want to be here for long term, okay. They both want to stay in this workplace for long term. They want to stay here in this workplace and keep working. So just to do that, they can become partners. But right now, are they working together a lot? They have some understanding, but it's not that huge, okay. It's not that they are kind of like really like, yes, yes, let's go ahead and do this. No, not all the time, but sometimes if there are some like like some things which has happened, they may partner up. So you need to like be a little bit aware while you are dealing with them. See, JD, I am very, in favor of doing very positive readings. I try from my side, okay? But some people, okay, well, reading about them, it's very hard to stay positive. So please, understand that while I say this. There are some times, okay, there are some people who could be very strongly scrutinizing you, okay, or scrutinizing your work. It's like they are waiting for that moment, or they are waiting for that energy where they can point out some problems in you or some problems in your work. Okay, obviously, they cannot point out any problem in you personally, but they can point out some problem in your work, and they are trying to do that. Okay, they are trying to understand, they're all, you are always in that scrutinizing kind of energy that, oh, okay, if she is doing something or working on a certain project, if she's doing it good, if she's doing it wrong, what is her energy towards this whole thing. That is there, that is something which is hidden. And also, you need to understand, I think you know this already, but you, sometimes people don't understand the depth of it. So you need to understand the people here could be having very, very deep, okay, selfishness running in their veins. So somehow you need to just, accept it. The intensity of their selfishness is huge. And to be honest, sometimes people can be a little pathetic, and they take pleasure, okay, in tormenting others. That is also there. But overall, I feel like, you just need to be a little bit more focused at your work, because they could be having that scrutinizing energy towards your work. Yes, that makes me very sad while saying it, actually. You can stay here. Okay, you are a positive person and you have a positive mindset to yourself, so it doesn't need to be that you are the person who's changing it. Okay, so I would definitely say that you can stay here, but just don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm sure that you do your work really well. So keep doing the work which you are doing, keep putting the efforts which you are putting, and keep showing up for yourself. I'm sure you are doing that. And to be honest, what is the downside of the people who are being negative? They are not that bright, okay? To have a certain type of, to do anything in the world, people need to have a certain type of intelligence, right? And it feels like these people doesn't have that much intelligence to go ahead and harm you in any way. So you are protected, okay? You are protected, okay? You are good, you are protected, you are loved, okay, by the spirits themselves. So you can stay here just perfectly. And yes, obviously, if you have some place better where you can shift, you can do that. Because staying just and keep thinking about things complicated way, and all the time you're just walking on eggshells, is never a great thing. But you do not need to do it suddenly, or you do not need to do it in a way that it's just it does not have to be right now. Okay, so yes, definitely you can keep your thoughts to yourself, focus on yourself, do your work, and come back, take your money and just come back. It doesn't need to be that deep, right? So I do not see you in any problem. You will be fine. You just take care of yourself and you will be fine. I don't see that they will be able to harm you. They are not bright enough to do this. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. I'm so sorry for that other reading. Let's see for Jennifer. Jennifer, if you're here, please post your question. Physically, you are definitely somebody who is very, very worthy of attention. Okay, very worthy of attention, very worthy of receiving that good vibe, very worthy of receiving that, like, that attention. Okay, like you are definitely somebody who is a eye candy. Okay, or who's definitely somebody who he loves. Okay, or who he, like, love to look at. Okay, he's saying, like, she looks like somebody, she is somebody I want to connect again and again. I want to, like, I really enjoy. Okay, like the way she looks. Okay, the way she dress up. Okay, or the way she is showing up, like, I love that. Okay, I love that about her, and she know how to grab attention with the way she is dressing up, the way she is showing up, the way she is, like, just expressing herself. It's beautiful. Okay, so there is definitely some good vibes. Okay, there is definitely some positive vibes, or he feel that attraction towards you, and he definitely feels that you are out of his league. Okay, you are, like, you are somebody who's completely on a different level. Okay, you are completely on that level where things are so sexy. Okay, like you are just so sexy, but is he sexy enough to be with you? He doesn't feel like that, but he feels a, like, very strong sexual attraction towards you. Okay, or very strong sexual attractions. Okay, very strong sexual attraction, and he's saying, like, even I cannot match that. Okay, she has something, like, which is so much better than me. In terms of your personality, you are very reliable. Okay, you will always show up. You will always show up to him. Okay, like, you are somebody who is, like, you always show up to him, you always support to him, you always are there for him, you always are there to, give you that love. Okay, give you that positivity, or give you that sweetness. Okay, like you always just give that sweetness to him all the time. He really appreciate that. And you're also, like, somebody who doesn't keep themselves stay stuck. Okay, they are saying, like, she's not always, like, just staying in that complicated mindset. No, no, absolutely not. She's always moving forward. Okay, she's always moving forward, she's always doing her best, she's always showing up as her best self. She's, like, always in that best energy as much as she can. Okay, and I love that about her. I really appreciate that about her, and I really enjoy that about her. So this is your open heartedness. I don't know if that's a word in English, but I know that you understand what I was saying. Okay, this is something I just made up a little bit, but yeah, he likes that. Okay, he likes the way you show up to him always, and just, support him, and you will never keep yourself stuck at limitations. You will keep moving forward at your best self. Yeah, I do see that. Okay, his energy is like, okay, she's more like the star. Okay, and it's like, if she's not interested in me, I will have a complete missed opportunity from her side. So yeah, that's her energy. Yes, sorry, that's his energy. Is that the next question? Because I don't think I will be able to answer that from the spread. Okay. I feel like, what makes him like looking at you and thinking about commitment, that he want to like keep you with him. Okay. He want this relationship to stay with him. He do not want to lose this relationship, or he do not want to lose the opportunity of growing this relationship, or he do not want to lose the opportunity to like detach from this relationship. He want to stay here. Okay, he want to stay connected, he want to show up. Okay, and he's saying like, I just do not want this to be something very flimsy. Okay, because if there is no promise, okay, you cannot like, if there is no promise, then there is nothing. Okay, like you need to have some promise, or you need to promise, okay, here, in order for you to like grow that relationship, or in order for two people to stay solid. Okay, so that is something like, is there, that is something is there. But overall I feel like, he's just taking some time. Okay, he has taken some time, he has thought about it, and he's saying like, to keep this relationship stable, and I to keep her with me, I need this commitment. Okay, so but I feel like, is this a reason that, you are older? No, he want to be with you, and that's why he want to commit. I would say like it's more straightforward. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Well, let's see for Katie. Katie, let me know if you're here. And I think I have one question. Did he understand? I feel like he has. Okay, he has, but he's still kind of trying to escape. I'm so sorry. I say this and I know that it may like, seem like the most boring thing ever. Okay, but there is this energy that yes, he do understand what you were expressing through your message. Okay, what you are communicating through your message, or whatever you were like, saying here through the message. But he understood. Okay, but somehow it feels like there is this like, energy that he does not want to be expressing too much about this, or he does not want to be communicating too much about it. He want to keep it hush hush, or like whatever is his understanding, he want to keep it in his own heart, and he don't want to be expressive too much about it. So there is a sense of silence in him. But did he understand? Yes. Okay. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, very kind of you guys. Very kind of you guys. I definitely feel like I'm not the same person who started this channel. I'm a whole different person. Why you are lonely without people? I feel like right now it is more time for you to incorporate new people, okay, and be picky about it, okay, engage with them slowly. It does not need to be happening just in a moment, or it does not need to be happening tomorrow, or it does not need to be happening in just in a few days. But you can start bringing in people in your life from now on to grow this, okay, like why you are feeling very lonely right now, okay. Oh, what is happening? I think YouTube is having a moment today. Can you hear me? Let me know, Katie. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, I think the same thing also happened with JD. Everything stopped for her too. Okay, I do see here that you could be getting rid of the people who were negative. Okay, so let's say that if there was a big tree, and that tree got cut. Okay, now it is time for you to start involving. Okay, new trees, bigger trees, or better trees. So it is just the process where you are shifting yourself and you are incorporating new and better people in life. It does not need to be in one day, or it does not need to be in one night. You can do it a few days, and I feel like if you give it a little bit more time, it will be just fine, and you will be able to start getting the people who can fill your life with positivity. But be picky here and take your time. But why you are feeling like this? Because a lot of people who were there in your life is not here anymore, and you are letting them go and detaching. What's going on with you too? Katie, can you hear me? Let me know. God, I think she's having a lot of trouble. Okay. Lala, you can go ahead and post your question. Thank you so much for being here, Katie. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. यस अभी कर पाओगे अपने साथ satisfied रहो आपके साथ हो जाएगा ये आपसे feelings for you I see here that they want to be giving more commitment towards you and be more engaging he romantically I don't see that but as an employee he do like you feeling I see here that he want to be more emotionally aligned with you okay and want to be more and better expressive this Friday I see here that he your person could be coming towards you for more love and you both may be able to have that opportunity to romance soon okay I see that there could be a romantic union could be happening. What kind of energy in today like who is in that energy you or surrounding you if you can be a little bit more specific or you just trying to check out the energy. No problem. He is like kind of trying to bring some self satisfaction okay in his energy is like that he knows that that in his life or in his energy he may be not having the best energy or he may be not having some good energy or he may be not having some positive energies and he's saying like I am trying my best so that I can fix it so can my energy or my approach towards life would be better and I'll be able to give like give her also some satisfaction he think that some of the things got difficult or some of the things got complicated or some of the things he wanted it to work out in a different way it did not okay things got a little complicated and he want to like rebuild those things okay stabilize those things emotionally like making those things work out and he's saying like I'm just trying to be more stable okay I'm just trying to be more strong I'm just trying to like be like more satisfactory to this relationship towards Lala I hope that I'll be able to do that there is also a lot of like strength he is seeing in you okay a lot of boundaries you have created lot of satisfaction you have created lot of like good vibes you have created for yourself and you are sticking to that okay if you have showed some boundaries to him you are sticking to that if you have showed any vibes specific vibes of like you taking care of yourself and your boundaries you are like sticking to that and he's remembering the past time also like let's say that when you last met with each other when you last spent time with each other when you guys engaged with each other he's thinking about those memories and he's hoping that you both will be able to repeat it but he is in that energy where he want to rebuild the relationship want more satisfaction and hoping that he will be able to do his best so that you would drop your guard down a little bit towards him and will connect. Yes, yes, very soon. Anytime from now till 5th of May. Okay, within that time frame, and most probably there is a possibility that around this, sorry, around this weekend, okay, you both will be able to have this conversation together, and then you will be able to have a conversation about like, yeah, yeah, very good energies about that, very positive energies about that. And he may also give you the clarity if there is any heartbreak regarding this, if there have been lack of clarifications regarding this, you will be able to find everything, whatever you are looking forward to have here. But yeah, you will receive that good vibes here, you will receive that sweet vibes here, you will receive that exact clarification of that conversation coming towards you by 5th of May. Yeah, he think like that, okay, and he's also thinking that there is no amount of apology I can give to her to make it feel better. But I do see that he has the intention of giving you some form of apology about it, okay, talking to you, connecting with you, having a better conversation with you, or having a better conversation about like, how he could have done something better here. But he do know that he's certain actually, okay, like as you are asking this question in a question form, but he's very certain that you are very upset, okay. And it's like, he's struggling with his own self, okay, like he's thinking about his own self 3 days ago, and he's thinking about himself right now, and he's saying like, that's, I don't know, okay, where I should go or which way I should go to make it better. But I'm very certain that she is really not happy with me. Yes, definitely. It feels like that, okay, during the full moons, because it can be like, heavy emotionally. And it's like, the time where clarity comes out. Okay, your advice to let it all out. Okay, if you feel like it's gonna be a day where you are eating ice cream or eating s'mores, as you taught me, and you're just doing your thing, minding your business, staying in a cozy blanket, go ahead and do that. Okay, comfort is something we should aspire more of. Okay, life is has already become, okay. Sorry, like, life has already become about hustle, okay, and it's like, like, hustle, and like always like doing the things which is necessary, pushing yourself, this, that, and whatnot, okay, like it is so chaotic, right? But you need rest, okay, you need rest, you need to consider resting, you need to consider taking care of yourself, you need to consider loving yourself a little bit more, and that's all you need to do, okay. And I see here that, there is this energy or there is this emotion in you that you just want things to be satisfied or want things to be very, very, very stable, okay. So I see here that, after you release some energies, and you will do some releasing definitely, and that's why most probably your cycle is also synced, you will be able to like, have some satisfaction, okay, you'll be able to have some satisfaction that everything is fine now, everything is better now, and now I'm ready to be like, keep moving forward. There will be acceptance, okay, or you need to also have some acceptance, okay, have the acceptance that yes, things are like this, okay, things are, it is what it is, okay, have that like acceptance, and it will give you more emotional satisfaction for yourself. So the, like, I would say the best advice here is to cut off stress, stay within, okay, and release some energies, release some emotions. If you are already on the cycle, release that also, and just take care of yourself, okay, like don't stress out too much, and just be with yourself as much as you can, and it will make you feel 100% better. Don't worry. I am sure that Lord will help us, and He helps us all, and will be good for you. Thank you so much for being here, Lala. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Oh, my birthday song. Yes, I'm excited about that. Please do. Looking forward to that. Okay, I do see here that he understand that you got really mad at him. Okay, really, really mad at him, and you feel you want distance. Okay, from him, or you want detachment from him, or you want detachment in this situation, or you want to just get put an end to this complication. Okay, put an end to this whole conflict, or put an end to the whole thing. Okay, like he's saying that I just want. Okay, I just want just I just want things to be better. Okay, you have given that energy to him, and he's accepting that. Okay, like at some point I feel like he do argue with you. Okay, but a deep part of his heart do understand that it is the only thing which is justified, that he put an end to whatever he had going on there. Whitney, give me a moment. Okay, so I do see here that uh, Katie, I don't understand what you are saying. I saw, you are asking, do you have three questions with me? I'm so sorry. Do I see that, your third question? That's what you are asking? Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I think, it just came to me delayed. Okay. Katie, just wait a bit. Okay. Wait a bit. I'm doing for Whitney right now, and after that, I'll do for you. Whitney is just gonna get so angry at me. Whitney's grandmom has passed away, and she have been spending time with family, and that's why she is not here. My sincere condolences again. And before I get beaten up by Whitney, I will go ahead and start the reading. The best thing is that I have not pinned her, so she will not know that this is her um, This is her reading. So I'll start again with me. So if you're seeing this, rewind, okay, rewind for 2-3 minutes, and you will see me rapping unnecessarily. Okay, so that is there. What is your reading here? He is accepting. Okay, in his feelings, he is accepting that he has messed up. Okay, or he has messed up, or his energies got messed up, or like his energies need changing, or he needs changing, or he need a little bit better. Okay, or he need a little bit better energy from his side, or he need to do something better here to make you feel like the empress. He's saying, like, I know that you are my empress. I know that you are the person I want to be with. I know that you are the person I want to connect with. I know you are the person I want to engage with. Okay, but then again, like, sometimes some complications happen, and I don't know what happens, but like things just get complicated. Okay, I do not want that. I do not want to experience that. I want to experience better things, and I want to experience some positive things. Okay, so I hope that I'll be able to do it. I'll be able to like have that stability towards you. He's saying, like, I will meet you. Okay, he's saying that I overconfidence. Okay, men and their overconfidence, and it feels like, they have that overconfidence. He has that overconfidence right now, that he will be able to go ahead and change his energy, or like, will change your energy by investing better, or connecting with you better, or by spending time with you better. So you would treat him better. Okay, you would also overall go ahead and treat him better. You would also go ahead and love him better. You will also go ahead and express yourself better towards him. Okay, so that energy is very strong here, because he's saying he's understanding that why you are pressed with him, or why he's kind of making you feel like he's getting on your last damn nerve. But he's saying, I am confident enough. Okay, I think she loved me. Okay, like, I think she loves me, and I think, like, if I try, she will just accept me back, and she will decide to connect with me back. Okay, like, he's kind of being cocky here. In his actions, he's saying, like, I do want to go ahead and, like, make you feel good. Okay, or I want to go ahead and make you feel positive. I want to go ahead and make you feel like, good with me. He's very tempted to connect with you. So I think as you are back, first you go ahead and take that nap. And, like, I don't know how you are feeling about grandma not being here, but it's best that you also get yourself shaved, because I think he may try to motivate you emotionally. Okay, he may try to, like, motivate you and make you feel good about everything. He may try to go ahead and motivate you and make you feel positive with his tactics. Okay, because he is very tempted, and he will be doing the same things which he do. Okay, and, like, he will be doing the same things which he do, or he could be doing the same things which he has done in the past to make you drop your guard down. I see here that, today he is saying that she is not holding back at all. She expressed everything which was there in her heart. Okay, she expressed everything which was she was feeling, or she expressed everything which was just there. Okay, and it feels like, there is this energy of, like, them wanting to be expressing themselves better, or them wanting to be expressing themselves positively towards you also. Okay, they are saying that you do not see the whole picture. Okay, I don't know what is the whole picture from his side, but he's saying, like, you do not see the whole picture here. I want to connect better, or I want to communicate better. So if you give me some time, I am ready to, like, start building that relationship again. He's understanding for past few days, however things have happened, it definitely was a catastrophe, and he can do something better from his side to make it work out, or make it more stable. So he could be putting some efforts in, so that you will soften towards him, or you will connect with him. You will be a little bit more loving towards him. You will not hide your energy. You will not detach your energy, and you will still be open towards him. He is understanding from where your frustration is coming, and he's saying, like, I would love to work on that with you, so that we could connect and get close. Why I feel like, why he is even entertaining this. Okay, because I feel like she take advantage of him a lot. Okay, like she kind of like try to make herself or make herself available in some ways, or available towards her towards him in certain ways that he don't know how to hold back. Okay, like I feel like she has studied him like a PhD, and always known that what are the things he would like or what are the things he would love, and she would always try to go ahead and introduce those things in front of him, so that even if it is just a normal or natural conversation, he will open up and talk to her, he will open up and communicate with her, he will open up and engage with her as much as he can. Okay, it's like she just need a lot of attention from him, and do not feel and feel like she just want to have as much attention as from him and engage. It feels like she just does not even let him be lonely. Okay, she will always pop up, she will always communicate, she will always say the right things. It's like she is kind of like trying to be that person who's sucking him up, like sucking up to him to get his attention. So I feel like it's not intentional, but it's like when somebody is rubbing towards you so much, you don't know completely how to cut off. He's definitely being weak sometimes. Okay, and his approach is being a little weak, but overall I see here that the only energy I get here is that him not being able to like just resist when she is like, it is also sometimes non-sexual or non-romantic, she will come towards him rather to get close, and somehow still like he's just not been able to hold things back. Okay. That is for Whitney. Thank you so much, Whitney, for being here. I hope the reading helped all the best. Again, my sincere condolences to you and your family. I hope you are, will feel better and this will sort out in your favor. Well, something bad or unpleasant gonna happen with you, right? I don't see that. Okay, I don't see that right now. I don't see that there are a lot of like I don't see that there is any form of complication happening with you. I see here that you are starting to keep moving forward. Okay, or you are taking yourself, or you are taking your energy, and you are starting to keep moving towards a better energy. Okay, towards a good vibe, towards a positive vibe, or towards something where you will be able to find more satisfaction. So I do not see that it will like stress you out too much. Okay, or like your life will stress you out too much. I feel like the only thing which is needed here right now is to detach from what happened. Okay, like not to think about it anymore, or not to like focus on that anymore, not to repeat that cycles anymore. Just take the new beginnings you are having and keep moving forward. Good things will start happening with you. Thank you so much for being here, Katie. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay, post your question. Oh, okay, I think you also did. I don't know what's going on with my YouTube today. Like all the super chats are not showing properly. I think this is the issue. Like everyone is mentioning. Give me a moment, Asia. Yeah, you could be next. I think it's also stopping, like the chats being shown or something. Anyways, but let's see. Let's do for Katie. No, you are not wrong. Okay. You have tried your best. Okay, you have tried whatever you could. You have tried whatever possibilities there were. Okay, and whatever you could put. Okay, any form of effort you could put here, you have done. And to be honest, that is the best thing in you. Okay, your tries of making this relationship work out. Okay, your tries of making this relationship better, or your tries of making this relationship showing up in the best way possible, that is your best energy. Okay, and that is where you are very, grand here. To be honest, you are not wrong. Okay, you are not wrong, you didn't do anything wrong. You showed up as much as you can, and you tried to fix it and make it better. So no, you are not wrong here, absolutely not. Yes, that is the most important thing, definitely. But you tried your best and did your best. Thank you so much for being here, Katie. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. I don't see that he is doing it. Okay. I feel like, he is kind of like not really enthusiastic to do it. And it feels like you will need more conversations and longer communication with him to, just make it happen. Okay, or to convince him to do it, or to convince him to, just say yes to it. Okay, but there are possibilities, definitely there are some possibilities that with some convincing it will work out. Okay, or he will do it, but overall right now from the first glance he is really not ready to do it. Okay, no. With some convincing, the energy may change, but right now, no. That's for Tasha. Thank you so much, Tasha, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Will it last? I feel like, it could last, but the experience would be not the best. Okay, or the experiences which you will experiences you will have with him will not be the most positive. Okay, the experiences could be difficult to deal with, or like sometimes there would be periods where he is ghosting you or leaving you on the read. Okay, it feels like you both maybe a little different. Okay, like the way you do things, or the way you engage with each other, or the way you approach to have things in life, it's very, very, very different. Okay, and as your approach towards everything is different, you both maybe not been able to find out that common ground. Okay, so I will not say that, it's not gonna be a singular line or a simple line. Okay, sometimes some days it can turn out to be really great, sex is great, emotions are great, loving, great. But then again, on some days it may turn out to be something which is very complicated. He and mostly the most dissatisfactory energy you will have here, that he is not communicating with you, or he's not expressing to you, or he's ghosting conversations. In those moments you may feel like, damn, I don't know what's happening in my life. Okay, but other than that, I see that it's gonna be fine. There is decent amount of emotions which you guys can share together. See if this is gonna work out for marriage or long term. I would not say that, but for some time you both can engage together and you guys can give some opportunity. But it's not like, gonna give you a lot of long term efforts. It's gonna be something which have some ghosting energy every now and then. That is for Saint. Thank you so much, Saint, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. पैराडाइज ओके। आपका जो नोटिफिकेशन होता है हर रोज़ मुझे मिलता है, पर आज मुझे नहीं मिला है। तो आप एक बार अपनी तरफ से चेक कर लो कि सेंड हो गया है नहीं। और सेंड हो गया है तो आप क्वेश्चन पोस्ट करो। गूगल पे में होता है कभी कभी ऐसा, दिखाते नहीं है। Currently feels about you. I feel like, right now he is feeling like he is ready to like grow this relationship with you. Sana, today I see that they are feeling better. They want to have better conversations. Feeling about you, they feel like you both have a good emotional alignment together. थोड़ा अभी ट्राई करो, 9-10 दिन में वो दे देंगी आपको। ओके ओके, पोस्ट टू क्वेश्चन। Hiding from you, I feel like he's very stuck, okay, and maybe stuck also in the past situations and past things. Yeah, Google Pay can be sometimes very slow और notification बहुत delayed आता है। पोस्ट कर सकते हो आप। In the May, I see that he will take better actions towards you, initiate more love or romance. You can go ahead and do that, okay? Like, no problem with it at all. This week, you will feel very positive, okay, and will feel very stable. Say here that he is kind of like, preserving this memory, okay, preserving this memory of you connecting with them, or you like, connecting and coming towards them. I feel like it brought him a sense of satisfaction that you are still kind of invested in him, or you're still, your energy is still present in them, okay. It's like you have not ghosted him completely, or you have not completely detached from him. You are like, showing up at least, and you're showing up in the best way possible. He also started to feel that there are possibilities of receiving better stability in this connection with you. So it kind of like, like there are sometimes he may have felt that it is never going to go anyway, okay. It is completely done, you both are completely done, you both may never have opportunity to talk. But then again, like, today you have shown him that yes, there could be a possibility, okay. So I feel like, he's kind of still having some hope that there is at least a human possibility that we can talk, or we can communicate, we can engage, or whatever. There is also this energy of communication, okay, that he's feeling that maybe this could lead, or he could be also thinking about some form of communication he can have with you, or some form of communication he can share with you, or this could be his daydreaming or night dreaming, that you guys can engage for some more communication or more advancement. But then again, I feel like, he also have that dissatisfaction that even though there is this energy of us being able to communicate, still I don't feel that I'll be able to give this more, okay. He's thinking more about himself personally, that I have my personal limitations, okay. I have my personal limitations, that I have not been able to be a giver towards her, or giver towards this energy, or I may not be able to put some stable, like, energy here to grow things, or stable energy here to make things better. So I'm a little sad about that, dissatisfied, okay. Dissatisfactions are strong here. There is also this energy of him, like, thinking that did she do it, okay, like as you are saying that, it's like a family member group. He's also thinking, it feels like his thoughts are not completely linear. In the first part of the reading, there is a happiness, a whole lot of happiness that you at least wished him, okay, because he's thinking that she could have chosen not to, okay. it is never a it is never a necessity for somebody to wish, right? But he's saying, like, now as you have, I just want to understand, okay. I just want to understand, why did you do it? Did you do it only because others have done it, or did you do it only because you wanted to do it? So what was your energy towards it? He just wanted to understand that. But overall, it feels like, he just wanted to just know more, okay, behind, like, whatever you have shown. If you have shown him just simple emotions, then he's like, okay, if there is anything more deeper, I want to know that also, okay. So he's more like curious, but his first feeling is very heightened, and he suddenly, like, got very happy that he got this from you, and it's like he's very very satisfied with it. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you so much for being here, Paradise. I hope the reading helped. All the best. BA, please go ahead and post your question. I feel like he could be having more, but he's not expressing that. 7 days, I see that in 8 days, yes. It's good. The experience is not that happy, but it's gonna work out. कांटेक्ट करेंगे, देखो इस संडे तक हो सकता है कम्युनिकेशन. Love this spring, yes, definitely possibility. Keep opening your heart to new possibilities. लाइक आप उसका पूछ रहे हो ना, ये प्रेगनेंसी का टेस्ट दिया है ना आपने. यस, हो सकता है, हो सकता है. पॉसिबिलिटीज अभी एकदम फाइनल पॉसिबिलिटीज तो नहीं दिख रही है, बट कुछ पॉसिबिलिटीज है. See here that, there are two types of energies in him. Okay, there is one energy where he want to be communicating more, or where he want to be talking more, or where he want to be expressing more towards you. But then again, he's kind of like trying to be a runner here. And it feels like, there is this energy, okay, where he just want you to keep opening up to him, because right now for your current energies, he feel that you have some form of detachment, or you have some form of dissatisfaction, or you are not, like, very happy while you are connecting with him, or he's not sure that if you will be very enthusiastic to connect with him. But his energies are kind of turning into more romantic, like how we feel towards a crush, or how we feel towards somebody we desire, how we feel towards somebody who we want to have, okay. And I see here that, like, there is this intention, okay, to show up towards you romantically, and to show up towards you more, like, in an energy that they want to be more expressive towards you, and they're very feeling very attractive, sexually attractive. They want to engage, they want to, do stuff. But they're also kind of hoping that without addressing the past issues, this will happen. It's like, can we skip to the good part, okay? Can we, like, not talk about the complications? Can we, like, have some fun, okay? That is their approach. I see here that he may be approaching you for more stability, okay, because he has not been able to give you the stability in the past. And there are definitely some energies where he has not been able to put enough efforts to make this relationship grow. Okay, so that could change. You may see a little bit like baby steps. Okay, everybody do their things, or everybody take their actions as they are. And I feel like, as they are also a kind of a baby energy, they will also be taking some baby steps, but you both may have a struggle also. Okay, I see dates around 6, 9, and 11 and 16. These are the most prominent days where you guys will be able to have that communication. But even though when you are talking or when you are communicating, addressing the past and past issues could turn out to be a little bit complication. But if you guys are engaging better, or if you guys are opening your heart better, I feel like you both will be able to do it properly and will move forward and like not have too much complications. But I feel like, it is needed. Okay, there are some energies which needed to be addressed here. There are some energies which needed to be loved here, or there are some energies which needed to be handled with care. If you guys can do that, I see here that it can be very productive. Okay, there can be communication coming towards you around the dates I have just mentioned. But even when you are talking to him, just keep having that energy that you are taking things very cautiously, and even if you are telling him that you are not happy with things, that you do it gently with him. If you do it, I feel like things will be okay, things will turn out to be good. Or there are some possibilities of that, but it feels like you need very sweet approach to him while you are doing it. I see here that he sees you as somebody who is a temptress, okay, a beautiful, beautiful temptress, okay, who has the best energies to themselves, or who has the sweet energies to themselves, and who is ready to, like you are a complete seductress to him, and he's saying like if you drop it down, or if you open yourself up, I am gone. He's saying like I haven't seen you naked for a long time. Whatever pics I have is not working on me anymore. I want more. Okay. I want more cocaine because, yeah, everybody has a little bit addiction. Okay. And everybody just need to, okay, everybody just need to just keep getting their fix again and again. And they are saying here, they're saying I just want that. Okay. I want to get my head. Okay. There is also this energy of him seeing you as sexual soulmate. Okay, like because not everybody can satisfy the other person, right? And he's saying I just want that. Okay, I just want that energy where I'm being satisfied with him, or sorry, I'm being satisfied with her. And I hope that I'll be able to have that energy as soon as possible. But there is a lot of emotional, or a lot of emotional like a lot of emotional energy here, that he want to have that with you, and he's hoping that he can have it as soon as possible. He was definitely nervous and he was not sure that if he's gonna get a yes or not. He's kind of like, just thinking that it will, it will be said yes, or it will be like, it will be accepted or not, or um it will work out or not. There is a lot of questioning. Okay, there was a lot of questioning, but he said, like, what I have to lose. Okay, if I never do it, I will never know if I could have had a yes here. But he is saying, like, this is the most decent offer I can approach her with. Okay, like, this is me being decent, this is me being good, this is me being loving towards her, and this is me having the best intentions towards her, that please connect with me. And I think, like, I think, like, we both deserve it, or we would both deserve that opportunity, that we will be able to communicate together and we will be able to engage with each other. So he had that energy, he had that emotion where he was being genuine. He wanted to give you some stability. He's saying, like, if I keep thinking it will never work out, so let me just, do my best. So there are a lot of good vibes and good energy here, and hoping that, you guys can connect together, and hoping that you guys will be able to be together. And he's hoping that you will reciprocate his positivity, because he came from a very positive, decent, sweet energy. And he's saying, like, I hope that you would also accept that from me, you would also like that from me. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Yes, yes. Keep trying your best, and you will be able to. This weekend, you will be able to have better finances or some form of financial growth. Feelings for you, I see here that he's feeling like he want to be more expressive towards you. He want to be communicating more towards you, and he's saying, like, I just don't want any form of detachment. I just want to be more expressive. For you today, I see here that, they have this energy of kind of like, growing the connection and putting some more efforts to, like, come closer, coming towards you a journey. Okay, कुछ अगर मिस हो गया है पास्ट में तो वो आप बेहतर कर पाओगे. Asia, please post your question. I see that he is missing the intimacy you both may have shared with each other, and hoping that you both will be able to create again. I see that they will find you as somebody positive, and somebody who they want to keep communicating with. Like right now, just stay where you are. What action, I see here that they will be more loving and connecting towards you. Okay, they will have some better conversation. 7 days, I see that you will be able to find better stability and finances. They feel like they are ready to express their love towards you. Tasia, please go ahead and post. In quote, yes, keep trying your best, it will. Towards you, I see that they want you to let drop your guard down and be more expressive. Yes, very much. Even though he will be on the trip, he will think about you. When I feel like, it will at least take him by the beginning of July. Okay, and I feel like for the next 3 weeks he will be very resistant. Okay, he will keep saying no. He'll keep saying that yes, no, I will not go ahead and do it. Okay, I'll not go ahead and communicate. I'll not go ahead and express myself. No, 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 no. You will feel like you are completely like losing it. Okay, you are not being able to have what you are desiring here, so it may be feeling very dissatisfactory towards you. But the message here from spirit side that you need to keep working on it. Okay, if you keep working on it, with time you will be able to receive the satisfaction you are looking forward to have, and by the end of June you will be able to have good news. But for next 3 weeks you will keep saying no, so but you still need to keep pushing it. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. When he will open to love again, I will say it will take at least 2 weeks. But even when it is like taking him 2 weeks, he will still be resistant. It's like a half open flower. Okay, so he will be opening up a little bit, and his energy is like that if I open up a little bit, if it works out a little bit, maybe after that I'll be opening up more. Okay, so his energy will be very slow and steady. He will only open his heart 50%. When he What will cause him to do it, I feel like he may just become more grounded in his own life. He may get to experience some love, okay, from his parents or from his family. Basically what I feel here, that he may be able to feel good in his root chakra, or his root chakra could be getting activated, and it could be anything. It could be financial stability, more financial stability. It could be his life getting better. It could be his parents giving him gratification, anything. And that will open his heart. It's just the simple thing that if you receive love, you can also give it back. Somebody who doesn't have love don't know how to give it. So when he will receive some unconditional love from his parents, or maybe in non-romantic relationships, he will be open for it. When he is ready, when he see you, yes, he will connect with you. He will directly come towards you. I don't see that he will engage with any other option. He will directly come towards you. But obviously it may take some time, okay, for him to completely open up with time towards you. But yes, I see here that in 2 weeks he will. That's for Sane. Thank you so much, Sane, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope the readings helped. All the best, and I'll be seeing you guys the next one. Thank you so much.